All right, you guys, we're going to get started with the next sign for August 2024. I'm going to roll the Astro Dice, see who we're reading for. I have my spirit animal out here, guides of the hidden realms, and we're going to go over all of the transits astrologically for the entire month of August for whoever sign comes out. All right, let's see who we're reading for. All right, it's giving me Cancer in the first house. I have already read for Cancer. Gemini in the 11th house. This is giving me, who's this? Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. And I have the energy of the Sun here as well. Alright, so Gemini in the 11th with the energy of the Sun, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo energy. That's who we're reading for, okay? Let's see. What's going on in Leo's energy right now as the Sun is in your sign in its domicile energy. Alright, you are the highlight of half of the month, most of the month, Leo. Alright. Let's see. Let's get a good shuffle in. Alright. Coming out the deck with the Tower. Something unexpected. Changes. The King of Pentacles that wanted to jump out there. I don't know if it has to do with your career life. Let's see. Got the Magician here. Alright, so maybe you're having a problem with your manifestation process because of this Tower and whatever that may be. Have the King of Cups here as your goal. This kind of gives me the energy of you needing to tap a little bit more into your emotional state. You could definitely be a person that is emotionally unavailable at times. You have a Queen of Jars here. Interesting that they both come out together. Okay. This could be someone that you're thinking about, someone that unexpectedly changes in your relationship, that type of thing. All right, because if you're coming out as the goal in the past is the Queen of Jars. Okay, so this is going to be your counterpart more so in this specific reading. Someone that you feel emotionally connected to or may have felt connected to. Okay, let's see. Mercury's retrograde phase could be of significance for you, as I'm seeing the Magician as a challenge. And Mercury is going to go retrograde in your sign this month again. It's currently right now in your second house, but it's going to retrograde back into your first. Alright, I see the Six of Pentacles here. There could definitely be the focus on having an equal give and take. Okay. In your energy. I feel like you could be supported at this time by others with whatever it is that you're going through, whatever that Tower moment was for you. And then I'm seeing Justice. It kind of feels like you've been stung, all right, where it hurts on the knuckle. Okay, kind of gives me that energy. Libra energy overall. All right, so for you, I see Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra energy. Interesting. All right, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. For the next 3 months, this is kind of giving me the energy of some sort of King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy, and how you're supposed to have some sort of reciprocity in your energy. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on overall. What's the Tower? The energy of the Tower, please. What is this unexpected change coming through? King of Swords. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be coming up against someone. Alright. The Keeper. It kind of feels like someone that is very authoritative is in your energy, causing some sort of destruction when it comes to your new journey. As you see, the Magician is your challenge. Here we have the Fool card technically in the deck, right? So anywhere you have started a new journey, here you're having some sort of issue, the challenge being the Magician, what you're trying to manifest. And it feels like a very authoritative energy over top of you right now, which Mercury is currently in Virgo, once again, in your second houses. I don't know what this is. Let's see what's going on. Why is the Magician here? King of Swords can definitely be Gemini's energy. So again, it's giving me Mercury heavy. Why is the Magician here? Yeah, it's the Ace of Swords. It has to do because of where Mercury is working with you right now. You have to gain clarity about something and what direction you're taking in order for your manifestation to come true. Okay? It's not giving me clearly what it is, but I am definitely seeing a partnership here in love. Okay? It could definitely have a lot to do with psychic abilities. Okay? Listening more so to your intuition. Understanding what reciprocity is in a relationship before you end up coming out dealing with being stung, okay, by something unexpected. Why is the King of Cups here? Okay. Ace of Cups. All right. There's a focus on new love. All right, Leo, that's what it is. We're going to have a new moon in Leo in your sign coming up this specific weekend on Sunday. I'm doing this reading on the 2nd of August. It happens on the 4th of August, okay? So you're going to see where the challenge, and when it comes to your manifestation, you might have to separate yourself from somebody in a specific relationship in order for new love to come in, is what it's given. You have the Ace of Cups here and the Ace of Swords. You have to gain clarity about what direction you want to go in. Why is Queen of Cups in the past? Wow. 10 of Cups. It has to do with a marriage. Someone that you could have been involved with in a long-term relationship. It's kind of giving me, you see the two people in the background. Children, happy foundation within the family dynamic, that type of thing. All right. 6 of Pentacles. Let's look at it. 3 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you're going to separate from someone because there isn't an equal give and take in this relationship. Okay. You may definitely feel that way this weekend. And Justice in the near future. It's kind of like your karma. Okay. For some reason, that's what it is. That's your karma. Spirit said, yep, that's right. So I'm reading for you, Leo. That's your major arcana. Okay. Interesting. Down on the bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Pentacles. I feel like you have to start fresh with something else. Something new. Something that, you know, it's part of your journey here. But what you have as your challenge has a lot to do with Mercury's energy for some reason. All right. Mercury in Virgo wants you to be more efficient, more analytical, more organized, doing things to perfection. All right. Focusing more so on health, with it being in the energy of your second house right now, has a heavy emphasis on where it's going to retrograde back into your first house. Are you actually taking care of your body? Something about that. Okay. Let's move forward. Let's get into the Spirit Animal Oracle here and what Spirit has to say. Excuse the dogs. They're a little excited. All right, let's see what's going on here. This seems to be the theme, all right now when it comes to relationships, because the new moon rules the 5th house. It has a lot to do with love life, happiness, all right, peace in your life, children, that type of thing. All right, so if it isn't working out, if you don't feel that you are connected to the right person, I feel that there's going to be a lot of separations that happen, and you will see yourself finding that you want to go out on dates, all right, and be a little bit more open to your love life. Okay. But I feel that you are going through a separation right now with that 3 of Swords. Let's just see what the Spirit Animal wants to say. All right, it says use your mind wisely. Okay, so that's obviously why we have this Ace of Swords here. I'm seeing that it being over top of the Magician, once again, it has a lot to do with what it is that you're trying to manifest here. It's where you're supposed to gain clarity, have specific information coming through. If you are coming out with the very energy right now, being unexpectedly with the Tower, it's how are you using your mindset right now? That's the King of Swords, right? Remaining focused, stern on gaining information, being the one that is you know, head in the book type of energy. That's what it's giving me. All right, using your rational mind to make decisions even. Let's see. All right, you have to lay a solid foundation when it comes to who you're partnered with, whether there's an equal give and take in that foundation, that type of thing. Okay, I see the beaver spirit, the pig spirit here. The pig is part of the Chinese zodiac. That could be of significance. We'll read that out in just a second. So I do have those characteristics of that type of person. You could be dealing with that person. All right, I have the crow spirit here. So you're meant to be co-creating with spirit right now. That's the same card that just came out for, who was it? I just read for Virgo. All right, so co-creating with spirit here. And this could be typically energy, you guys. Anytime I'm reading for a specific zodiac sign, this could be your sun, moon, rising. All of us have these energies in our chart, but this can overall be speaking about the general energy of us being in Leo season and transforming into Virgo season. Okay, so watch them all if you have a chance. Let me just give a double take on this pig energy here that I'm picking up on. Okay. Alright, so the year of the pig typically speaks about someone that is more playful, friendly, sensitive, caring, considerate, and kind. Their characteristics are someone that is laid back, immature, simple-minded, and not financially intelligent. So the negative traits of this pig energy is going to be trusting too much, being naive, and easily falling into traps. Okay, so be careful with those energies. And what's expected is to actively learn new skills and seize new opportunities. So maybe this is what Spirit is saying. Utilize your mind wisely, right? Lay a solid foundation and create with the energy of Spirit. So what I see that you seek is to manifest new things. This could be new love, how to utilize your mind, how to build a foundation within your emotional state when it comes to your partnerships, how to have an equal give and take, all right? Because this is going to be the energy of karma with where the sun is shining on you, specifically, Leo. Okay, let's see. We see setting healthy boundaries. So if you choose to separate with somebody, the King of Swords is someone that is divorced, okay? That was the unexpected thing. If it came to having a separation, being separated from your partner, all right, you have to set some sort of healthy boundaries, because you could be holding the karma of your counterpart or who you were typically involved with, okay, in the past. Your goal is to find new love, and it's for a reason. It's because something unexpected happened when it pertains to a specific, even justice can be like a marriage, okay? Let's see. Believing in yourself and what it is that you are co-creating with Spirit here, right? Believing that you have the ability to manifest these things, and that's the challenge. It's like gain clarity on where you're setting your mindset right now. Where do you want to see yourself in the near future? How can you overcome this specific energy right now that your focus is on building something for yourself, okay? You have to believe that you could do it. Let's get one more here. All right, and you're supposed to let it shine. I mean, that's your energy. You're supposed to be shining like the sun that you are. All right, that's your card there. In the near future, you're supposed to come out of the season being the Leo that you are. Down on the bottom of the deck is to trust the great mystery. All right, so you may not be able to see everything clearly just yet, but it's not meant for you to see it that way. All right, you have to believe in the divine, believe in yourself, and believe what it is that you're trying to bring into manifestation with this energy. All right, so I see the numbers 47, the number 6. Number 6 in major arcanas is going to be the Gemini energy, which is the Lovers. All right, so it could be that you want to start something new. You want to go after something that you hope, you dream, you wished for. Obviously, Mercury moving back into your sign, you're going to have that energy there to be able to socialize more and get out there and start to date if that's what you want. 17 card is here with the Crow Spirit. That's going to be the Star card energy. Aquarius's energy overall. So another air sign is what I'm seeing here. Gemini and Aquarius for you. And then I see the number 3, which is the Empress energy. 57 and 46 as well. All right, so wow, that's interesting. You have 46, 47, and 57. So 46 reduces to 10, which is a completion. 47 is the number 11, which is obviously having to do with co-creating with spirit and starting a brand new journey, right? It's a master number. And then I'm seeing 57, which is 12. So you have 10, 11, and 12. And I'm seeing 3, 6, and 17 here. All right. So 10 is Wheel of Fortune. 11 is going to be the Justice card, which is out here. Okay. And then I'm also seeing the number 12 for the Hangman. And that's Pisces energy. Pisces for you specifically is going to be the 8th house of transformation. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. What does the spirit guides want us to let us know here? The guides of the hidden realms. What is it that Leo is meant to focus on in the month of August 2024? Okay. That came flying out of there. Yeah. It says all the blessings are everywhere. This is gifts from the universe and synchronicity. Wow. I mean, when I see every single color of the chakras in this card, this is amazing. All right. And I'm seeing the number 32. All right. So 3 and 2 is 5. That's the energy of the Hierophant. Look at this. This came out in yesterday's reading as well. Look at this. 32, 23. Look. You guys can look up that angel number. Something about your chakras from root to crown. All right. 32, 23. I'll read it out to you guys. I'll look it up really, really quickly. Thirty-two 23 is angel number. It says angel number 3223 suggests that building strong relationships within your professional network, embracing a spirit of partnership, and seeking win-win outcomes can significantly accelerate your progress and overall fulfillment. Additionally, the number 2 highlights the importance of intuition. All right, so I'm seeing that. Let's see what else it means. Excuse me, baby. Can you cut it out? Venus, stop it. It says number 3223 brings together the vibrations of both the number 3 and number 2, appearing twice, amplifying the energies and influences of both numbers. So number 3 encourages self-expression and communication, optimism and enthusiasm, being brave, courageous, and having natural talents and skills that bring out your friendliness and sociabilities. This is part of manifesting and the manifestation process, which allows growth and expansion in the principles of increase. Number 3 is also associated with the Ascended Masters, right? Number 2 is associated with balance, harmony, duality, peace, adaptability, service to others, diplomacy, receptivity, and love. Charm, understanding others, meditation, and cooperation, consideration, faith, and trust in your life purpose. This is how you're supposed to be having support and encouragement in your life right this time. I like it. Okay. So really, really good energies here. I'm seeing overall you are working with the Ascended Masters and the angels in this energy. And where you are being led right now is to your happiness. Okay. So let's read out the energy of, what was the first card? All blessings are everywhere with 32. And I'll read out 23 as well, just because I feel that that's of significance. All right. Let's do 32 first. It says all the blessings are everywhere. Life just seems to work out some days when you stop wanting or worrying, chasing outcomes, or fussing over this and that. Life has a way of settling into a groove. Cycles of good fortune enhance your experience, offer you opportunities, and allow you to prosper so that you can share your gifts with others. Pay attention to all the blessings everywhere in your life, and you will surely see them multiply. Notice how your needs are always met. Can you see how grace enters your life without any special merit on your part? All right, consider doing any inventory of your blessings. How many synchronicities were needed to bring you to this moment? Up until now, how much evidence have you seen in your smallest signs that you are not alone? Instead, you are led by an infinite loving intelligence that sees you, knows you, and shows you the way. At this time, all manner of synchronicities come together and call you to join in the magical weaving of your most cherished dreams into the world. You are incredibly blessed, so share the love. All right, so I feel like there is the energy of reciprocation. So what you know you want are being blessed towards you. All right, and you are meant to show gratitude for whatever it is that divine is bringing in for you. Let's look at 23. All right, so gratitude is dreaming, it says. Gratitude is the most powerful manifesting energy in the world. Appreciation for all life, from the shiny, happy parts to the dark challenges, creates an energy that is magnetic to miracles, to love, to purpose, to synchronicities. According to the law of praise, when we are sincerely thankful in advance for seeing evidence of our desires in the material world, this acts as a quickening agent that draws us to the best that life has to offer. Don't wait for the materialization of your desires until you cultivate an attitude of gratitude. You are surrounded by much to appreciate now, both in the visible world and in the not yet visible world. Be thankful for the small blessings that you do have, the tiniest wins, and let the power of gratitude infuse your every breath. You call the dreams forth through appreciating your blessings in advance. The more that you praise, the more that you show gratitude, it will grow and show up in other ways in the outer world that you can't even imagine. It says you will find that you have tapped into an unending vein of gold. Amazing energies, you guys. And again, it's pretty much working with the energy of the chakras is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing heavy on the blue, all right? So what you speak, the communication that you have, how you're utilizing the mindset here, all right? This is part of your manifesting powers and how universe is working with you to bring in your gifts. They're showing you synchronistic signs, and it's like right here in your face, 3223, all right? So let's see what's going on in the chart for Leo for the month of August 2024. Let me pull your chart really quickly, guys. All right, so what came out in the Astro Dice was the Gemini in the 11th house. This can definitely be you socializing with a specific community of people and that being a highlight, or you being the highlight of that specific community of people. Let's see what's going on here in your energy. Let's see. Leo. All right, you guys. So obviously we have the sun that is in Leo right now in your first house. So the sun is shining on the house of self, which has a lot to do with how you present yourself out to the world. This can be one-on-one relationships. This can definitely be how your appearance looks, that type of thing. The sun will move into Virgo on August 22nd, which is stepping into the energy of your second house, of finances, of money, of value. All right, so that's going to be a heavy pickup energy of your confidence, your self-esteem, and your value as well. Okay, Venus is in Leo right now. We're looking at Venus moving into Virgo this weekend as well with this energy of the new moon in Leo. So there's a heavy emphasis on finances coming your way, some sort of abundance, some sort of heavy emphasis and pick up with the energy of love. It's kind of what it's giving me as well. All right, so let's look at Venus that will be moving into Libra as well on August 29th. So that's going to be stepping into your third house. Whatever it is that you love to do, whatever it is that you value, you're going to want to communicate it about it more. This can be something that you find to be creative. All right, Venus is creativity. It's something that is artistic. I don't know, that those two pictures were giving me like something super artistic. Okay, I'm seeing Vesta that is in Leo in your sign as well, which Vesta is going to be moving out and into the sign of Virgo on August 24th. Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality. It has a lot to do with how you're sacrificing and devoting yourself to spirituality at this time, and how you're expanding who you are as a person and how you're presenting that out to other people. All right, so this new moon in Leo, the sun being in Leo this weekend, heavy emphasis on self, on appreciating self, on appreciating what the divine brings in for you, on specifically your journey at this time. All right, Virgo, second house for you. Mercury is in Virgo right now. Mercury in Virgo is going to retrograde on Monday, August 5th, back into your sign. All right, so it's going direct right now. It'll go retrograde, and then it's going to retrograde back into your first house. All right, Mercury right now in the second house for you is you getting more organized when it comes to your finances, how you're dealing with, let's say, bills and, you know, your responsibilities with your possessions, that type of thing. When it retrogrades back into the first house, it's again, how are you communicating out and expressing yourself to other people, right? It's going to head back into direct energy in your first house, and then it's going to go move back into your second house on September 9th. So we're looking at the 5th retrograde, moving back into your sign on the 14th. 28th is where it will go direct in your sign, and then we're going to see it move back into your second house on the 9th. Juno is in Virgo, the asteroid of marriage and partnerships at this time. It's your second house, but it's going to be moving into your third house on August 9th. All right, so here is where we're going to see a pickup of you partnering with others, sharing ideas, getting more involved with socializing with people in the house of communication. This also has to be with transportation, short travel. So if you're traveling anywhere, then this is where you're going to see that you're partnering with someone to be able to do this. You could be traveling, taking a vacation, whatever that may be. All right, Lilith is in Libra, your third house, house of communication. South Node is also there. So this is where you are dealing with karmic challenges right now, past life issues, tapping into natural gifts if you do have a gift of communication and understanding, you know, whatever it may be that's coming through for you in synchronistic signs. You being able to understand what that is going to expand for you here coming up. I want to say by the end of August and heading into September when we head into Libra season. Okay, Scorpio, fourth house energy, house of home, comfort, divine feminine energies. Pallas is in Scorpio right now, which is the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. So you could be gaining knowledge from home. You could be studying from home. This could be definitely where you feel comforted in whatever it is that you do have interest in as well. The first quarter moon happens in Scorpio on August 12th. So the first quarter moon typically takes place where your energy is gaining momentum. Because the new moon happens in your sign and you're a fixed sign, this has a lot to do with how you're being committed to this and focus more so on your home environment at the same time. All right. Pallas will move out of Scorpio and into Sagittarius on September 8th, which right now in Sagittarius, there's nothing going on pertaining to your love life, your pleasure, your creativity, your hobbies. So I feel like this is why the divine is saying if you're going through some sort of separation, it won't be for long. It will definitely pick up once you find someone that intellectually stimulates your mind. And that's going to be Pallas's energy, because again, it's the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge heading into your fifth house. Maybe this could just be a hobby, but you finding a hobby may lead you to a love partnership. Okay, just saying. Here we have Capricorn in the sixth house, which is the house of health and hard work. Capricorn is with Sirius in retrograde right now. Okay, so this is the asteroid of parenting, nurturing, and agriculture. House of health and agriculture. Agriculture has a lot to do with how you're feeding your body. How are you staying fueled? Are you sleeping properly? Are you, being more responsible with what it is that you eat? That type of thing. Sirius will go direct on August 26th. We're looking at Aquarius in your seventh house, where Pluto is in retrograde in Aquarius right now. This is why your relationships are having some sort of transformation, why that Tower card came out for you, right? And we saw where it was you coming out as the King of Cups, someone that's typically emotionally unavailable right now because the highlight is solely on you. You're not willing to express emotion to anybody because the heavy focus is on yourself, okay? So Pluto retrograding in Capricorn on September 1st is going to be stepping back into your sixth house. So this could be definitely where there's going to be a transformation in what you choose to do for work, how you're focusing more so on your health and your day-to-day routines. All right. The full moon that takes place in Aquarius on August 19th is going to happen in your seventh house. So there's going to something comes to illumination. This is probably where this tower takes place, to be honest with you. All right, where the full moon is in Aquarius. On that same day, we're going to see an opposition to Saturn in Pisces and Venus that is in, Saturn in Pisces, Venus that is in Virgo is going to be in opposition. And then we're also going to see a square with Jupiter and Gemini over to Pisces energy as well as to Virgo. All right, so we're looking at your second house, your eighth house, and your 11th house. Okay, so these areas in your chart are what's going to be significantly, you're going to be tapping into deep emotional feelings, understanding what your values are, and understanding who the hell your friends really are as well. Okay, you may be going through difficulties right now, which is partnerships overall. This could be one-on-one relationships, romantically, platonically, in your family dynamic. It may be whatever, it brings up for you. Pisces in the 8th house. This is your house of sex, deep emotional feelings, where you're facing your fears. Has a lot to do with, debt, taxes. Has a lot to do with organized religion. If you have interest in the occult, if you have interest in understanding energies of life after death. Saturn is a very transformational energy. Obviously, it requires a lot of long and patient work, which is the 8th house, is a transformational house. All right, so you could find yourself feeling disciplined at this time in your love life pertaining to sex. All right, so if you're not being intimate and your partner feels that you're involved with somebody else, but it's only because you're going through some sort of transformation, this could cause a breakup in your relationship. I don't know. All right, but Neptune in retrograde gives a heavy emphasis of like this illusion around these deep emotional feelings that you have about something. You would know what this is, okay? Aries in the 9th house. This is your house of higher learning, spirituality, foreign travel. This is where Chiron, which is the asteroid of the wounded healer, is moving through in your 9th house. It gives a heavy emphasis on you dealing with some sort of core wounds, okay? It wants you to focus more so on healing, and it wants you to utilize higher learning about spirituality in order to heal whatever it is that you're wounded about. North Node energy is leading you towards a spiritual journey. All right, so this is part of your life path. Everyone's going to go through this at some point in their, their lifetime. This just happens to be your time. North Node in Aries will be stepping into Pisces in your 8th house by January 2025. So you're going to be seeing where the North Node is going to have a heavy emphasis on your house of transformation, on those deep emotional feelings that you've been dealing with Saturn being in that specific house. It's disciplining you, it's structuring you as you move forward on a spiritual journey here. Could be that, could just be, your different belief systems that you have. If you have interest in some sort of philosophy or whatever it may be, this is where you're, tapping into something foreign that you're normally not associated to on a normal basis. All right, Taurus in the 10th house, you have, this is your house of career, which is your public image, it's your professional aspirations, your divine masculine energy overall in your chart. So this is where Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is at its fall in Taurus. It's not comfortable there. So what happens more so is that it causes chaos when it comes to what a career looks like for you. It may look different. It may look like something that you're not used to. Uranus has been in Taurus for over 7 to 8 years. That's normally how long it stays there. It moves out in 2025 into Gemini, which will be Uranus in your 11th house, which Uranus rules the 11th house. So that transit is going to be amazing for you. Anything that is transforming right now pertaining to your public image, I feel like you're going to be attracting the right people, friends, companions, specific communities of people, organizations where you want to socialize and build for the future. This is amazing for you. All right, so that's what's happening with Taurus in your 10th house all over. It could be like chaotic feeling like major changes are happening in your career, but it's for the better, okay? Uranus, again, steps into Gemini 2025. 2025. Gemini in your 11th house, the house of companions and communities of people, and where you're supposed to be collaborating, right? This is where we have Mars that is in Gemini. The good thing about you, Leo, is that your air signs are in air houses. So it works well for you. All right. Gemini being in the 11th house, you're more sociable. You're taking action on, building a specific community of people and who you want to bring with you in the near future. Okay. And Jupiter in Gemini is expanding this energy for you. So you could find that you are having great opportunities that are being offered to you here. Okay, where you're expanding and you're growing, and this could even mean in your intellectual state. All right, so last quarter moon happens in Gemini on August 26th. This energy, when the last quarter moon takes place, is normally where you have to make adjustments to who you're associating with. If you need to cut certain people out of your life that don't belong to your specific group. 11th house is, the energy of groups. So you could be seeing that happening by the end of the month. Mars that is in Gemini in your 11th house is going to ingress into Cancer, which is your 12th house, on September 4th. Here's where you're going to be dealing with some sort of subconscious drama. Okay, let's just put it like that. Like Mars wants action. Cancer wants to slow things down and be more so compassionate, loving, vulnerable, caring, and kind. You're going to have difficulties coming up in the beginning of September with your subconscious state. Let's just say it like that. All right, so that's what I have regarding the energy of your astrology for the month of August 2024. I'm going to pull you a crystal real quick for the month, and we'll be moving on. Okay. All right, let's get a crystal for the sign of Leo for the month of 2024. What is going to be the best stone to utilize with these energies that are bringing in changes and transformation for the sign of Leo? Apache tears. Interesting. I'm telling you, you're letting go of grief. You're recovering from the past, and you're releasing old pains so that wounds can heal. I feel it. All right, so that's going to be your specific crystal for the month of August 2024. Let me just read out what it means. Number 5. All right, so this specific deck has a general meaning, a relationship message, a prosperity message, as well as the crystal spirit meditation. I'm going to read it all out to you. All right, so Apache tears. All right, it says, before we came to this planet, our souls agreed to experience both love and loss in this lifetime, along with the pleasures and pains of being in our bodies, so that we might experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment and find our destiny. There is great beauty in being broken open, for a heart that has fully expanded with grief is one that truly understands that rejection is God's protection. Whatever it was that came out in your spread with that 3 of Swords, when it pertained to a relationship for you, that person wasn't meant to be part of your journey. You're going to run into who is your soulmate, I feel. Okay? It says, faith in something better coming our way will set the wheels in motion for attracting that which we most deserve. Often we simply cannot recognize that there is a far better plan at work than our own. The message of Apache Tears Spirit is not to fear or repress your emotions. Release them through your body so that you can prepare yourself to heal from the heartache and receive all the conscious universe has in store for your pleasure and happiness. Okay? That was supposed to be someone's message. That came out of nowhere. I feel like someone's going to be crying. Someone's going to have like a loss of words when you find out something. I want to cry right now. What the hell was that? Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really sorry. It says, often our purpose starts to reveal itself in times of rejection as the conscious universe whispers. You will see this through a different set of eyes one day. I promise. Know that the conscious universe is aligning with you even now, eagerly supporting you in... I can't even speak anymore. I'm sorry, I'm having a thought going through my brain. Okay, it says, you will see this through a different set of eyes one day. I promise. Know that the conscious universe is aligning with you even now, eagerly supporting you in your opening to the fulfillment and joy that you were born to feel. When Apache Tear Spirit appears, it is calling you to recognize that losses and even betrayals come bearing unexpected gifts. They can break your heart open and send you on a mission to live more fully, more lovingly, more meaningfully. Much goodness is coming your way. So hold on and hold fast to the truth that you have a destiny unfolding before you. Recognize the conscious universe as your ally in co-creating something so much more better than what you are experiencing now. Clear space by releasing the past and washing away the old with your tears. You do not need to hold on to old emotions, okay? So I feel that because you are possibly emotionally unavailable to other people, it's because you want to see change in your life. Or Spirit is saying there's change coming, so get prepared, okay? Prosperity message. At times, the conscious universe answer to you is a no. All right, but only because the conscious universe loves you unconditionally and wants you to experience that very best of everything. The tears that flow will also water seeds of joys you don't even know are planted in the field of infinite possibility. Now is the time to allow yourself to grieve your losses as if you were sweeping the doorstep and taking out garbage so that you can make way for a new delivery. Conscious universe has so much planned for you, so release any emotions that might be blocking you from you moving into a state of receptivity. Abundance and prosperity will soon be visible in your outer conditions, okay? So that gives me the energy of abundance and prosperity is the ruler of like Jupiter's energy, right? Or Jupiter rules that energy. And it's sitting in your house of the 11th house. It's like expanding your specific community of people, whatever that may be. So holding on to grief and loss and heartbreak is what you need to focus on healing right now. And maybe you need a community of people for you to be able to get through this process, okay? Crystal Spirit Meditation. Apache tears are a translucent, water smooth type of obsidian, invaluable in helping us process loss. Carrying an Apache tear while grieving can assist us by providing a focal point and encouraging us to release painful emotions. Once the grieving process feels complete, the stone can be buried in the earth, allowing the emotions to be transmuted. Okay? So yeah, you're going to be going through some sort of grief this month pertaining to something. I don't know. All right? That's what I have for you guys. I love you. I'm leaving the reading there.